ഈ ലെഫ്റ്റിന്റെ റെസിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു ഫെയിലുവർ കൂടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ. ഐ തിങ്ക് യു വാസ് ആസ്കിംഗ് അബൌട്ട് ദാറ്റ്. അതായത് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഓൺസെറ്റ് വരുന്നു, സംഘപരിവാറിന്റെ ഓൺസെറ്റ് വരുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് സംഭവം ലെഫ്റ്റ് ഇന്റലക്ച്വൽസ് ഫെയിൽ ടു സീ ദാറ്റ് ഓൺസെറ്റ് ഓഫ് സംഘപരിവാർ. അതാണ് ഈ കഴിഞ്ഞ കുറച്ചു നാളായി വളരെ ഗ്രാജുവലി തുടങ്ങിയ ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റ് പെട്ടെന്ന്.
Yes, if you speak about the left in a broad sense, the failure of the left had a major role in bringing these people to power. I mean, if you look at it episodically, see, you can imagine a time when Jyoti Basu would perhaps have been the Prime Minister of India. And it was a possibility, not that it was an utopian dream, it was a possibility. And it was at that point of time, I have always spoken out against that. That was the time when from the first, that United, government, the Marxist Party, for example, decided to come out on a reason which, at least to the people, looked flimsy. It's true. You can say, speak of ultimate communism, and so we are against war, so our nuclear policy and all that. But people didn't understand. I don't think even now they have understood why these people came out of that kind of a government when they were close to power, when they could have done very good things. Because many things were indirectly. I mean, there was an indirect involvement or sometimes direct involvement of the left in some of the reformist, rules of the time. Amrega is a very good example, and so they could have at least been, because if you, anyway, an armed revolution is not going to happen in India, at least in the near future and perhaps never. And if you know that, even though you keep telling lies and you tell people one day there will be a revolution, now it is bourgeois democracy and all that, but if you give up all that absolute lie, and if you begin to believe in democracy, and if you begin to believe that this democracy may not be a complete and full democracy, but this is democracy, and we need to make it proper, complete democracy by, as I said, by giving more representation to common people and all that. And if you really want to do that, you have to stay in power, try to do whatever good is that a government can do, try to help them in doing that and be part of. And imagine a situation where the left or the Marxist Party had not come out of that government. I do not think the fall of the Congress would have been so soon, so fast. That would have been a completely different scenario. Maybe one time, maybe after 30 years or so, these people might have come to power. It would never have been so immediate. So that was a real Himalayan blunder that the party or a section of the party which wanted this committed. I am someone who is really sad about the weakening of the Congress, really. Very genuinely, and I keep expressing that, I keep saying that on my Facebook and everywhere, because I believe, because the Congress was the only possible national alternative to the right wing, the only possible, and the left could have been and should have been a part of that, and maybe the left would have also gained, the Congress would have gained, and the country certainly would have gained out of that. But so coming out of, pulling out of, that government was a major blunder, and that was the beginning of the fall of the left, fall of the Congress, and the rise of the BJP. Three tragedies that happened together.
These left parties were debating at that time whether RSS is a fascist organization.
I know. Somehow I feel even now I feel the left has not realized the full, all the dimensions of and the full gravity of the situation, where the country is in danger, democracy in danger, constitution is in danger. Already they have changed the Indian Penal Code, and at the next target obviously is the Indian Constitution. Once they get the majority in the next elections, the Constitution, not only the name will be in Hindi, but the content also will be different.